Hello, 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 my round table people. I know I don't say it like Lisa does. I know. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
How y'all doing? Gonna send out some links.
Uh-huh. All right.
So we're
We's in.
here.
We's in. Out here.
We's here.
Hi. Just so you know, the channel has been hijacked.
Yes.
The channel has been hijacked by Doris.
Yes.
Uh,
When one's sick, the other one swoops in. So come on in, take your feet off. Oh, we got 6 in here already.
uh-huh.
Joseph Grohl. Joseph
Woohoo.
Grohl. That was quite a stream earlier, Joseph. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Oh, what's up, Ace?
Ace, what's up? Thank you. Let me.
Oh, I gotta add that, right?
Oh shit.
I'll change the name to Muttley's back.
Muttley's back, people. Muttley's back. There he is. Or at least a hand. We found him.
Yeah, a little bit.
So Muttley, after you're gonna have to tell us all about your adventure. People have been wondering. Every week they were like, "Where's Mugzee?
Oh,
miss Mugzee."
You muted. There was SOS signals sent
all
out.
over the place. All over the place. We even had people offering to go contact their people and have them hunt you down.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been in jail.
Well, that was the number one assumption people were making, that you were in jail. Because we all know and love you. So we all knew exactly where you were. But we were like, every one of us have tried contacting him.
Mm-hmm.
I was all right.
Oh yeah, we even had a big thing over on Jetwash's channel. He had like pictures of you and freaking.
Yeah, we were like, have you seen this man? And
No,
Jimmy and freaking Jetwash even shared your girl when you were dressed up like a girl and said he may look like this.
He's been known to dress like this.
But yes, you were missed a whole bunch, Mugzee.
Well,
And we all figured you was in jail because Anthony wasn't around to call your old man. So yeah, drop your old man's number somewhere where we can call him when you're missing.
You can give it to Lisa. You can give it to Bashful, so Bashful can go to your house and he doesn't shoot her.
All right. Joseph Boo, Peter Dell, what's up?
Prince Daniel.
Ace, Prince Daniel, Diet Cola, and Joe Shipley. What's up, my friend?
Yeah, Lisa's still not feeling well, so we both felt like
well, I wanted to stream. And I was like, it was Lisa's stream. And I was like, well, how do I do that? Like, you know what? Let's see if she wants me to stream for her.
I caught the COVID whenever I was in jail.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, Jesus.
Even better.
Did they quarantine you? Yeah, because they just leave you in your cell and let you live there miserable.
You missed him, Bashful.
That's exactly. I know. That's what we did when I worked at the prison. We were like, just close him in there. Don't let him out. He'll suffer through it. Let us know if he just randomly starts breathing.
COVID was all around me.
I bet it was. That's why, like, when I worked at the prison, we were trying as hard as we could to prevent it from coming in because, like, it's so confined Once it gets in there, there's no way to stop it.
That's
It
right.
spreads like wildfire, man. But yeah. Bashful! If you want to come up and yell at him, Bashful, you're more than welcome. The link's in the
I'm gonna
round
yell at
table.
her.
She knows where it's at.
I want to yell at her.
Her.
Oh,
the two of
Bashful,
them-
he's challenging you. He said
the
he
two
wants
of
to
them
yell
been
at
going
you.
back and forth for the past 20 minutes.
He said he wants to yell at you, Bashful. He's challenging you. So, Peter Dell, how are you? Prince Daniel, nice to meet you. Joe Shipley, I know, Joe. I know it was hard, but Joe, my, what makes me feel good is the awesome stream that we had. I mean, come on, Joe. I gained over 100 subs, and like I have 794 views on that stream. You know, I got a lot of attention because of that dude.
Right.
Uh-huh. So that's my one condolence. I'm okay. Oh shit.
Oh
You're in
shit!
trouble now. She here. And you know you're really in trouble if she turns her camera on, Mugzee. You better hope the camera don't come on.
Come on, big boy. Give it to me. What you got?
She said, give it to me, baby. I'll be right back.
Wow.
That's what I thought. Your last would get all quiet now.
I can't get that cop's phone number the way you want me to.
I don't understand why not. Why is it that hard?
Because I can't show my ass like that.
Come on, man. You've been selling your ass for months.
Okay, just go down there and stay at that restaurant until he stops, and just go up to him and say, "Look, my sister's in love. I need your phone number for her."
Okay.
That's all you gotta do. There's only one restaurant in that whole fucking town. It's where all the cops. Just go stand down there. Not that hard, Mugzee.
It's right down the road from my house. It's walking distance.
I know it is. Right there. Who knows? They might feel sorry for you and throw some scraps out. Like they did for a cat. I just gonna yell at me. The only reason I came up.
Mm-hmm.
I want an excuse to get violent with you. Now you're not helping me out again. Damn it. You look kind of old, Mugzee.
I'm watching that movie called Grown Ups too. And it's a
All
good one.
right. It's a good one. How long you been out?
Let's see.
Mugzee's still alive.
He's trying to count
7
hours.
hours. 7 hours.
7 hours. Yeah. Fucking guy. Been
Damn.
out of prison 7 hours. First thing he wants to do is fucking hook up with us online. Yeah. On YouTube. Gotta
Oh,
check
Jimmy,
out the YouTube family.
At
yeah.
least he's safe. He's safe if we could see him.
Right?
I'm
When
saying
did you go in?
Not necessarily.
September the 29th.
Holy fuck, Mugzee.
Yeah. Well, yeah. October, November, December. Yeah, that sounds about right. Been gone for 4 months.
Steady number for 4 months.
Damn.
What they get you
And
for?
Still on probation
And you're
Fucking up
still on
on probation?
probation?
How long are you going to be on probation?
for a year.
Jesus Christ, Mugzee.
Another year?
Another year.
Can you do a year?
Probation.
$1,200.
If you don't,
$1,200. I had weed in my pocket.
you had weed in your pocket.
Yep.
What, when you went to probation?
No, whenever the probation. See, I hadn't went for a while, and they came to pick me up.
Oh.
Yeah, they tend to do that,
Oh.
Muggsy. They get quite
So
upset if
basically
you
they
don't go
popped you.
visit them.
They popped you for not checking in.
Right.
And when they showed up, you had weed in your pocket. Wow.
I had one of my inmates.
In an illegal state.
One of my inmates did that. He came in, he was fucking trashed. And we were like, why are you? He told us that he drank a handle or 2 handles of vodka that day. And we were like, why? And he's like, because I knew they were coming to get me. He's like, they told me they were coming to get me.
I knew they was coming to get me. I just didn't know when.
The hell?
Why didn't you just show up to probation once in a while, man?
Because of lack of money, lack of a way of getting there.
What?
Did you at least call your probation officer and try to
Yes.
explain?
Yes.
They don't like that. You gotta
She
show
wouldn't
up.
have it. She
Well,
wouldn't
and
have it.
that's part of that is because isn't part of probation supposed to be you're supposed to maintain a job?
Well, you gotta check in
Yeah.
and all that. And
Gotta check in too.
yeah, you gotta check in. If you don't
gotta-
check in, if you don't make check in, you better show up the next day after check in.
I gotta
If you
check in
don't, there's a bench
Monday,
warrant
Wednesday
written,
too.
you know?
I gotta check in Wednesday.
So are you back at your father's?
Yeah.
Poor
Does your
man.
father know you're gonna check in on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna drive you?
No.
How
He
you
wants
getting
me-
there?
I don't know.
Oh Jesus Christ, Muggsy.
I'll have my aunt to take me. She's still here.
If we're
We
not
might-
all fucking snowed in,
Right?
Right. If we're not all snowed in.
there ain't no doubt.
Well, you show up
That's it.
anyways, snowed in or not.
I tell you what, I am
Freezing,
full.
ain't nobody going nowhere. And we're gonna be stranded for a week in this brain
No,
freezing. Oh, absolutely.
no.
Yes.
It's
You don't
not
understand how
you
much
down
rain
there.
we're getting.
It's just gonna blow by. For Christ's sake.
No.
You have a day or two of cold.
Joe
and-
Shipley.
What?
Joe Shipley said he has as much chance of not going back to jail as the Patriots do of playing next week.
Yep.
Oh.
Fuck you, Joe Shipley.
Yeah, he's going back. No way you'll last a year.
They didn't give you an option just to lay your time out. Muggsy.
Muggsy.
Huh?
What?
I'm looking for my blanket.
Did Bubba take it?
Uh-huh.
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 That was a pretty quick, uh-huh.
Freet.
Did you sing that song that I was just singing when Bashful said, "Come on, big boy"? Did you go, uh-huh, give it to me, baby. Uh-huh. Poor Muggsy. You gonna shave that thing on your face?
Sometime or another.
Good to know. Good to know.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just glad that you're okay, Muggsy,
I'm all right.
because we were worried about you. I mean, we did all assume that you were in jail somewhere, but
I'm trying to
I
find
wasn't worried.
a blanket.
trying to find a blanket. I'm sure he's got a blanket somewhere there you can use, Muggsy.
I think it's cold back here.
Not
I
as
found a
cold as it
couple of
was in
knives.
jail. Huh. Are you allowed to have that, Muggsy? I don't think so.
I found them. My
They-
my cousin moved out and left all of his shit and gave it to me.
What?
Oh, it's just like when a guy leaves prison.
Yeah.
He leaves all his shit for his bunkie.
Oh.
Yeah,
That was pretty cute. That was nice.
he gave me an iPhone.
Oh, it's Pinky.
He even
Nice.
gave you an iPhone. You better make sure that's not stolen.
That's right.
Receiving stolen property is against parole violation too.
Look what else he gave me.
Oh, Jesus, that shit's stolen, Muggsy. You better go put
Thank-
that in your aunt's
No,
trunk
it's
or
not.
something.
This here came from Charter Communications. I remember when it came in the mail. And I also remember when the iPhone came in the mail too.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's paid for it.
You won't go outside.
Yes,
pouring
Bashful. Let's go
down.
outside so I can go shake my ass and get this cop. Get this freaking cop's phone number.
What's up, Anomaly?
Fucking pouring rain.
Anomaly.
It's pouring rain.
I know, that's what I said to Tilly Bashful. She was over here barking at me. I'm like, it's fucking freezing out and you want to go outside?
Just wants a cookie.
She actually did poop. She peed a little bit and pooped.
Yeah, it pooped a little bit.
And pooped
I was
a little
just
bit.
fixing to go to bed whenever
Mm.
whenever
Yeah.
I got home. But
Hey,
anyways, I'm going to get off here. I just kind of figured I'd come up to say, hey, I'm okay.
all right. Well, at least everyone will know that you're okay and that we found you.
Yeah, nice to know you're still alive
Yes.
and out of prison again.
Next time,
I'll
if you
see y'all
know,
later.
next time, Muggsy, don't leave yet. If you know your parole office is going to be coming to get us, shoot us a message.
That's right.
All right. Thank you.
I'll see y'all
See you,
later.
bud.
Bye, Muggsy.
Bye, Bashful. Bye,
Bye.
Jimmy.
Bye.
Damn guy.
Well,
Right?
that was disappointing. I thought he was gonna yell at me.
Right?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
all full of piss and vinegar until you got
Until
up
you
here.
showed up.
And
They
then he
just
was like,
happy to
oh,
hear
fuck.
from you. I understand though. Captain Woo.
Yeah.
What's up, CJ? Captain. Suppose I said Captain a link, eh?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. J.
Mr. J, how are you? Thank you for joining me earlier in my stream.
You think it's too late to send Lizzie one?
She might be up. I sent her one to my stream. Sean's home.
Oh,
I
never
sent her
mind.
one to my
Never
stream
mind.
and she
Sean's
didn't.
home. Never mind.
Well, and she like came up last night and said she would come up tonight when I streamed the Patriots game, but she never even replied to my text message.
Right. Yeah,
So.
Sean's home. Enough said.
Jesse James.
What's up, Jesse?
CJ, who are you asking for a link? CJ?
What? Huh?
CJ
Yeah.
wants a link.
Well, go ahead and give him one.
And I'm not connected to him.
I suppose. CJ knows how to get a link. I didn't hear him. Come on.
Billy's so funny. She pushed one of the pillows right up against the laundry basket on the bed. Joe Shipley's full of fucking jokes. Sounded like to Bill Belichick. He's not busy.
I have paint on my head.
Why do you have paint on your head, Kevin?
I was painting
Why were you painting, Kevin?
because I do that.
You paint on your head?
Apparently.
All right, Joe Shipley.
It's not normal, you know.
Don't you sass me?
I'm on to Tom Brady. And for next week, I will, as much as it's going to kill me, I will cheer on KC.
Mm. Anyway, thanks for having me up. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
What are we doing?
I'm okay. I feel like rancid shit in hell. But I have to be okay.
Okay.
My guts are churning, bro. Churning and burning and
You know it's okay to not be okay, right?
and yearning to not be. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I feel awful, but I can't get any sleep because I just feel awful. So
Yeah, I can't sleep because the house is freezing. But that's a whole nother story.
the house is what?
Freezing.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
would you break a window?
No.
No, house is old and it's got some really shitty fucking plumbing in it.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
It's just an old house. The wind blows through it. And when it's really cold out, you can't sleep because you're worried about the fucking pipes.
at least the river doesn't run through it.
I mean,
The what?
Nothing.
Huh?
It's a stupid joke.
Uh-huh.
Movie title reference.
oh, one of those. Yeah. In other words, ooh, over my head. Well, I had. Uh-huh.
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 Piece of
Yeah.
hell.
So Joe Shipley next weekend, I'm gonna try as hard as I can to stream with B Lady because she's gonna stream the Bills game. I told her I would be a Kansas City fan or a Steelers fan, whichever one wins tomorrow.
I didn't catch any of that because I was trying to sleep. I was trying to fall asleep. And
Uh-huh. Yeah, she had a pretty good stream.
I
No,
got
no.
rated by a big YouTuber. I gained 100 subs.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. There's this dude, I forget his name now, but he's a pretty big sports dude.
holy shit.
Tom Grossi.
Yeah. And
He's
I
got like
guess-
3.4 thousand, Jimmy. Is that it?
yeah, 300 and something thousand
Wow.
subs.
I had
And-
200 people in my stream when he rated me. I was like, holy fuck.
Well, that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey Bashful, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Right, it just
I know
goes to
you're
show
not
I should-
feeling well.
I shouldn't feel bad when I try and do raids and I only get 3 or 4 people with me, because he had 3,000 people in his stream and he only brought 200 with him. So
Only.
yeah. Well, that's about the right, when you think about it, 300,000, he got 300,000 subs and only 2,000 came with him. So when you scale it to me with 2,000 subs and I only get 3 or 4 people to go with me, that's about right.
Right.
And a bunch of people from him actually subbed me
Mhm.
and like hung out for a while. I thought that was cool.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
another chick sporting
Yeah.
channel named what was it? She got sports.
She got sports. Yep.
She was like 16. She's like 16,000 subs. She came over and rated too.
Yeah.
That was
So
fun.
yeah, I thought it was a really good stream. It went
You know,
well.
the best part about that whole stream though was that donkey that I fucking timed the fuck out for crying about not having a fucking wrench.
Yep.
Right? And he comes back and he's like, Nightbot got me for my bad comment. I so wanted to just chime in. No, man, it wasn't Nightbot, but I just let it go. I just let it go. Because he stuck around for the 5 minutes and came back, so,
Yeah, and he hung out for a good part of the stream.
Right, exactly. So,
Joe Shipley, what's up?
I just laid it out. He just said that. It was like the first thing the guy says. Bip.
But yeah, I was like, damn, maybe doing football streams along with the wrestling is the way to go, especially during
Football's
this
big,
time of year.
Football's big,
Right, it's playoffs, so.
Mhm.
Hey, CJ.
So Bashful.
Yes.
Hey, CJ. On to Alabama. When are you guys gonna stream and you're gonna pay your bet to?
I don't know. I'm waiting on him to tell me when. I don't even know what stream we're gonna do it on yet.
Oh Jesus!
I got
Because
my
everybody
check,
was
but-
asking me when they lost on Wednesday on my Wednesday stream. They were all like, "Didn't they bet? What are they gonna stream?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'll check with Bashful."
Yeah, I'm waiting on Lone Star to say
So what do
when.
you? Oh, yeah.
So Bashful has to take a bath.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
the bath.
where'd you make the bet? Over here or over there?
Well, we made it on. I was in the chat. He was streaming when we made the bet.
On his
But
channel.
I don't know if he wants to do it on his.
Of course he wants to do it on his.
I mean, I don't
Hi,
care to do it on
Kitty.
his. Just the only thing is he uses StreamYard, so sometimes it's hard for
Yeah,
my thing to do StreamYard.
yeah, especially
I
to have
can
your
try,
camera on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can try to put it on desktop mode and see if that works better. But I don't have an iPhone anymore, so maybe that'll help.
That might help. I know a lot of people with iPhone had a wicked issue with StreamYards.
Yeah.
Hey, Gold
Right.
Coast. Thanks
What's
for
up,
coming
Gulf?
by earlier on the football stream.
What up, Golf? How you doing?
I like the setup on my iPhone better than I do the Galaxy, but the battery on the Galaxy is 1,000 times better.
Oh my God. My battery, I can go every 2 days without having to charge my phone.
Yeah,
As long as I'm not using TikTok or you use your phone a lot for YouTube and
right.
shit.
Yeah, I use it to hotspot my TV and everything. So
Right. So if I
Yeah.
used it more to watch videos and shit, it would probably wouldn't last
Yeah.
as long. But
right.
I don't know, Bashful. In that situation, you probably just plug it in and leave it plugged in.
Well, it just eats your battery down
Yeah.
though. But even when I first got my iPhone and I didn't use it for all those things, I had my laptop. I noticed my battery didn't last as long as the kids and their
Yeah.
Galaxy lasted a lot better than mine did. So that's why I went back.
yeah, Mr. J, in reality, I wasn't expecting the Patriots to make the Super Bowl because we
Nobody
had a
was.
rookie quarterback, but
And I wouldn't be surprised if Bill duffed the game today just to get a better draft pick.
right. I mean,
And he gave his young quarterback some freaking playoff time.
yeah.
Right?
You know?
I mean, because he's really good. And I always tell people Bashful, he's from Bama.
Right?
I was so excited when I found out we were getting an Alabama quarterback.
That's what we needed. This
CJ, mute your YouTube, man.
What?
I'm not on YouTube.
What was that noise?
I don't know. Are you sure you're not on YouTube? Because your box is the one that's highlighting.
Somebody's watching TV.
Uh-huh.
CJ, I just muted you and it stopped.
I'll
Are
see.
you sure you didn't open YouTube?
He's got it. He's
It's
got it
me.
somehow.
No, it's not me.
Oh, it's definitely CJ.
Okay,
Right. It stopped as soon as I muted CJ.
okay. Come on.
Somehow, yeah, on YouTube. Somehow. I don't know how.
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
I
Did
did.
you Did you click one of the links?
I must
I mean,
have-
you had to have had YouTube open because you were in the chat.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I paused it. I paused
Ah.
Uh-huh.
so it
Yeah,
must-
next time you can just leave it running, just mute it.
Yeah.
That's smart.
That
Uh-huh.
is smart. I'm brilliant,
Uh-huh.
CJ. I am absolutely fucking brilliant.
You do this whole streaming thing, okay?
Wish I was absolutely fucking brilliant.
Right?
Yeah, me too.
I wish I was half brilliant. Fuck.
So what's everybody doing on this miserable Saturday evening? It's either
Same, same
cold or
here.
raining everywhere.
That's
Oh, I didn't notice. I'm inside.
Yeah, even inside it's cold, man. At least here.
I know it.
I was on gaming, and then next thing I knew, I was fucking passed out, and then
Oh,
Oh.
surprising.
I thought that was your own stream.
Hey, I tell you what, it was
Well,
5 yesterday.
Oh, it was your own stream.
my own stream, then I ended it, and then I went over to gaming.
Then passed out again.
Hey, Doris,
And I passed out
Yes.
again.
it was 5 yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Captain, it was -20
Now it's 2.
here
Yeah.
yesterday.
Now it's
And
2.
when I
Oh,
looked
God.
earlier, it was 3 degrees.
It's fucking 2 here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably fucking negative something here.
I'm
Get
sure-
over it.
I'm just saying it's 2 here.
Get the fuck over it.
Hey, it's -1. Hold on. Hold on. Let me,
Fuck's sake.
there you go.
It's
It's -1, but
Yep.
can you see the feels like?
-11.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Look at CJ with -19C. Get the hell out of here.
it feels like -26.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh, jeepers.
Celsius.
Which is still fucking cold, just so you
Yeah.
know, woman.
That's still
It is so cold. I know.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
not sack
I
shrink.
don't feel so bad. It's only 38 here, so
Me put that into Fahrenheit.
Bashful, I woke up this morning and had to fucking get a
Hey,
propane
and
torch to thaw the
Fahrenheit?
pipe out.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
man,
It's
that's,
And
Fahrenheit.
literally, I was awake till like 10:30 and I had the oven on. I had shut off the oven. I heard Jimmy yelling at noon
Mm-hmm.
that the pipes froze. So in an hour and a half, they froze.
They
Wow.
froze solid too. It was
It
fucking.
didn't break. You
No,
lucky.
they don't.
No, he
There's
caught it in
something-
time.
Good. You're fucking lucky.
There's something about where it freezes that it doesn't pop, you know, because it's right where it enters the house.
Well, if there's any plastic lines connected to that system, that might actually flex just enough.
No,
It doesn't?
it's all
Is it-
copper.
I was gonna say we have had pipes freeze in the burst in the past.
Not here.
Yeah, the one in the closet in
Oh,
that
yeah,
room you're
yeah.
in.
Yep.
But in Fahrenheit, it is -3. Feels like -14 in Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we're
yeah,
supposed to be.
So in other words, we're pretty close to the same fucking cold.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be getting a bunch of snow too.
yeah, we are
Raining.
too.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
It's
spread
supposed
my.
to rain tonight, then the temperature's gonna drop,
Oh yeah.
freeze everything, and then we're gonna get snow on top of that.
Oh dang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I hate, Bashful, is when it rains, freezes, and then snows on top of it. Because
Yeah.
you can't fucking see the ice
favorite.
wherever it is.
Right.
Fucking sucks.
Well, and then it gets on your power lines, and everybody loses their damn power. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any other type of heat besides electric.
Snows
Right.
Stuck on this damn mountain, I can't get off.
snows, rains, snows a little bit more, and then freezes everything and forms a crust.
Yep. That's always the funnest when I walk out to that's why usually Jimmy will go out to the chicken coop first because his feet prints are like twice the size of mine. So I just use his footprints.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I've used that
Yeah,
tactic.
I have to make sure to watch, shorten my stride so that she can actually follow it.
Well, I have to stride freaking smaller in the freaking winter anyway, because I don't want to split myself up the middle if you
Well,
get
yeah. but you
I
know what I'm
still
saying.
remember I actually put pictures up of it on Facebook. When we lived at the house in Nashville, we had this massive storm. I think we had gotten like 2 feet in one storm. Like the snow was almost to the top of our 7-foot fence.
Oh wow.
Lord.
And that was in addition to other snow that was already there. But
Mhm.
so when I went to let the dogs out, of course, Moose is twice the size of Tilly was. So Tilly was smart. She let Moose go out there first. He did a path in the snow. He comes in and she just walks right in his path through the snow because it was taller than she was.
Well, that was the same year that freaking I let them out, right? The snow got real huge in the backyard, but I let them out, freaking,
Hello,
to do their thing. And when I came back out, there was only Moose. And I could
Oh
hear
my
Tilly.
God.
I could hear Tilly, but I couldn't, because of my hearing, I couldn't tell where the fuck she was. And
I
the snow
remember
was
that
so
day.
huge. They pretty much could just run around the whole neighborhood all they wanted. But I could hear her, but I couldn't find her. And we tore the neighborhood apart, fucking
I had my
back and
sister-in-law out looking
Oh.
for her.
Oh,
everywhere,
man.
right? Finally, I go, I said to Doris, go outside and see if you can call her. And she goes out in the backyard and calls her. She's like, I can hear her. She's close. So I go out and I walk on top of the fucking snow pile. And I look down.
I'll never forget
There's a
this.
big, huge hole. She walked on top of where the freaking barbecue grill was, and it just fucking all the snow went in, and she was trapped in a hole.
Oh.
I felt so because she had been missing for like
Hours.
like an hour or two.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours.
We were
3
looking
hours.
for her. I felt so awful, Bashful.
Mhm.
As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, I have a picture on my Facebook of her in my bed, covered her head on my pillow, and I covered her in all my blankets.
At least she was out of the wind.
Yeah.
She was out of the wind, yep. But I felt so bad because she was in that hole for that whole time because it lit like the snow, like Jimmy said, was to the top of the fence. So she could have easily
Right.
just walked over the fence.
Mm.
So we're looking everywhere, but how the snow must have just, I don't know. She ended up behind the grill in a hole.
And
Like,
Jimmy
holy shit.
had thought that
That took forever to dig it out too.
right. Jimmy had thought because of the grill, there had to have been a hole right beside it as the snow got
Well,
deeper.
no, what I thought is the grill, the hole under the grill was there. The wind blew, must have created like a cover over the hole between, the span between the grill and the fence,
Yeah.
And when she went in there, it just fucking let go and boom.
I felt so
And
bad.
what's up, Nightbot Canada? What up, buddy?
But yep. I remember that day.
Right. Raining now and winds great for walking people up. What?
Waking people up.
Oh, waking. Yeah, okay. Waking people up.
Oh my God, go
Yeah.
close. I've had that happen because we have a big tree right by my bedroom window. And when the wind really starts whipping, the wooden fence is there, so you can hear all the branches smacking against the fence.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is a very good way to wake people up.
Huh.
That it is. So anybody got any money on any games for tomorrow? I know Gary won a couple of bucks tonight,
What's that? What is that?
but football.
No,
Back.
that M word that you use. What is that? What?
Yeah, some people have money, Garrett. Yeah.
Money? What's
Yeah.
that?
It's like this currency stuff. Like with Mugzee, his currency would be his bum. But
Right?
on the streets,
Is
we
he-
use something
is he
called
really in
money.
jail?
He literally was in jail.
Was
He
really?
said he got picked up September 29th, Bashful,
Yeah. Yeah. September
and he
29th.
just got out today.
Fuck's sake. You know, that's funny because I left him a freaking message earlier today on one of his videos because I was going through my subscriber list and I'm like, all my subscriptions, and I'm like, doodly doodly, hey, Mugzee.
Andrew Barrett.
I left him a freaking comment on his last video saying, hey, how you been? What is-
Right. Well, and that's what we said. We were like
Yeah.
our viewers were all worried about you. We would like people in the roundtable community were doing streams. Have you seen this man?
Yeah, I
And
was
making that their thumbnail and shit.
I was there. Oh, fuck.
And he's like, really? We were like, yeah. Like everybody noticed you hadn't been around forever.
Obviously, come on, man. You got your own emoji on a round table, sucker.
Right?
It's like,
Exactly.
like we didn't notice you were gone or something. Come on.
South Coast, Andrew Barrett.
Oh dang.
I know that's the worst part about the next couple of weekends. It's gonna be freaking quiet because all the football channels are gonna be streaming with the football games because of playoffs.
Coming up on Super Bowl, what? A couple weeks?
Yeah, they pushed it out this year because I think it's on the 13th. So it's the third, it's usually the second Sunday.
Okay.
This year, I believe it's the third Sunday.
Okay. Whatever. That's
So
fine.
it's like the 13th or something like that.
That's fine. No problem. I'm just, trying to get my bearings. I don't watch TV, so
Yeah, I know.
it's kind of hard for me to keep track sometimes.
I don't watch TV either. Too many commercials.
That's because you're always sleeping, CJ.
That's why I pay for Netflix and shit like that.
So yeah, Sunday, February 13th
Yeah.
is the day that the Super Bowl will be on.
My brother will be fucking shit faced that day.
A lot of people will be shit.
A lot of people's brothers will be shit faced that day.
Little miss, shut the fuck up. How are you?
And hello, little miss. It's good to
What up,
see you
little miss? How you
again.
doing? Hell yeah.
Nice to see you. Lisa wasn't feeling good, so we hijacked the stream. We hijacked the channel, I should say, and said, we're going to do one without you.
Get out, dude. Get out. You're killing me.
Football is actually soccer.
My brother is one of the ones that believe that that Super Bowl should be a fucking national holiday.
A lot of companies actually give their employees the Monday after Super Bowl off because everybody
they
calls in
know.
anyway.
They
Right?
fucking know.
Yeah, I
there you
used
go.
to say that all the time. It should be a holiday.
Yeah.
And some companies do, like I said, they automatically give their people it off.
Yeah.
It may not be with pay, but because the majority
Yeah.
of their
Little miss,
people
shut the
call
fuck up. What up? She just come home from a horse auction. That sounds actually fun.
right.
Did you buy any? What type? And if you
Shenanigans.
did, what type? Where's Shanae? Shanae, what up?
So Shanae,
I'm enjoying some
I was gonna hit you up. I start chemo on Wednesday. Uh-huh. I
Wait,
decided to use this account again. It's
I know.
Skittles. It's Skittles.
you
Glitter
watch
princess.
chemo?
Who's Skittles?
Yeah.
I never knew you had.
Yeah.
never,
I had surgery a couple of weeks ago.
I never knew that.
Yeah. It hasn't been long. I was diagnosed in September.
What type?
Breast.
That's number one in women.
Yeah. But they caught it very early, CJ.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
So they were
Okay.
able to just remove the tumors. They're
Not
doing
early
the chemo.
enough, though.
Yeah.
Not early enough.
They're
'cause-
doing the chemo just to be on the
Yeah.
safe side.
Oh,
Fuck cancer. Save the
That's right. That's
tatas.
right. That's why I have the shirt, CJ. That's why I have the fuck cancer shirt that I'm having all the wrestlers sign.
Save the tatas.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah. When they used to chemo at this register, like, wait, what?
Yeah.
yeah.
Because they didn't think that I would have to have chemo. We knew I was going to have radiation,
Yeah.
but
Right.
because of the testing they did on the tumors.
Yeah. In other words, and because of the fact that they didn't catch it soon enough, you know,
So yeah. But that's all right.
I'm just glad that they caught it early.
I'll feel you up too.
what?
Shanae, if you want me to fill you up, I'll fill you up anytime.
What?
Shanae said, Doris, you can
I'm
fill me
pretty
up anytime.
sure.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
pretty
You said
sure.
hit me up.
I'm pretty sure I've tried to set that situation up a few different. I mean, with different.
Well, maybe we
women.
don't want you involved in the
Dang.
equation.
Oh dang.
That's always the problem. The guys want to get involved and mess
You
everything up.
automatically assume you will be involved in the equation.
That's
Fine.
the exact same problem.
Fine.
Right,
Like,
Bashful?
why can't you just let me have my fun? Why do you got to ruin it?
Well. Then can I go have fun?
Sure.
No.
You can go pick
Oh,
some
you said
fucking
sure.
dude to stick your dick up his butt.
What?
Oh
Hit Mugzee up. Maybe Mugzee will take you up on the offer.
I'm not. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Hey, he dresses up like a pretty woman.
Hey, I'm good. I'm not. You know, I need. You know,
You only get a hall pass.
Not what
for
I'm
somebody
looking
of the same
for.
sex. That's all you get a hall pass.
Right. I'm not offering to do a guy.
What, you gonna
Offer
put
to
a
do a
wig on
woman.
CJ? You gonna put a wig and
It's-
lipstick on CJ?
it's still
What?
intercourse.
The fuck?
It's a technicality.
Oh, cheapers.
Well, yeah. I'm like, what technicality? If you get a ride, you get to go ride, and I get to go ride.
You can.
It don't matter
You
what ride.
can.
The ride don't matter.
You can assume the cowboy position. I
You
mean,
know.
we don't care.
Fucking getting screwed.
You will be.
No.
You can be the giver or the receiver. It's all up to you.
Well. Then, oh, so in other words, I can play.
With
With a
the
guy?
dude. Yep.
No.
It's
No,
what
no, I wasn't trying to
It's
set
not
that up.
playing ground for. She's having sex
See,
with someone of the
Shanae's
same
being
sex.
nice. She
You
said
have
if we're
to as
good,
well.
if you're good, we'll send you pics.
Budget push. What's up, buddy? How you
Top budget.
Budget. See, I got it again. This is the second round table stream I've ran that I've gotten that one question. Oh my God, what did I walk into?
Well, yeah.
Here's the logic behind that. If you
Sometimes
play
I
with
wonder
somebody
what
of
the fuck
same
did I
sex,
do?
You don't have to worry about having kids. So there you go.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
want to. It's not about no. It's no.
Crypto.
He's not understanding.
Yeah, I know. I saw. I love you. That's gross.
Why does CJ's room look different? I thought his room was more electrical blue. No?
No, it's just he moved his
I think
situation.
it was bad.
He just moved his perspective because he got a laptop.
Oh,
Okay.
So I guess that changed his jack off position, you know?
well, you wanted to freaking change perspective so people didn't see him outside the window, you know?
Yes,
So
Doris.
it's-
My room is a light blue, but
It's
this
called baby
but
blue.
the camera doesn't pick it up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it does. I see powder blue everywhere.
Yep, that's definitely a light blue color.
Uh-huh. Just a shade above baby blue, but we're gonna call it baby blue because it's CJ's room.
That's a sky blue. Come on.
Sky blue, baby blue, same damn thing.
All right.
Don't you sass me.
I know. I see, glitter princess.
Oh, the memories, says Shanae. Oh,
Look at this girl.
The
Look at this girl. She's not very
she's remembering the 60s and 70s. Oh.
like, she
I know
definitely-
Shanae. It was the 80s.
A long time since I was in that count, so
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, really, Crystal?
yeah.
Well, yeah. You
I'm,
went both ways too?
I'm redoing my account. Like
Oh,
I did.
okay.
That's who I was like, why does that sound familiar?
Yeah,
Crystal.
yeah. I busted her chops. She replied to a comment of mine from 2 years ago. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Oh, the diamond blue.
Uh-huh.
Diamond blue bill.
kind of my Chromebook. So
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
because of the new TOS,
Yeah.
I didn't want to get copyright, so I might freaking end up. I don't know. I was gonna delete those.
Hey, Crystal, I just had a great idea for a channel for you.
What?
You could title it How to Live with a Jerk. The jerkiest of jerks. And just a memoir in memoirs of living with jerk. You know? Just the daily
of this.
musings, you know.
You need lots of these.
The shit, yeah, exactly. You got that's your judgment of your day. How many freaking antacids did you need to get through the day with Captain Jerk? Every day you can get a rating and everything, you know.
But when it snows, I'm gonna record the snowfall.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna record Captain falling in it.
Captain Jerk doesn't even freaking hit snow, dude.
I know.
I could just picture.
Unless it's on the butt.
I could picture you like in the pile of snow, just going.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I love you.
Uh-huh.
That-
He'd do it. If you told him to, he'd do it.
That's
You can get a picture of Captain and making a snow angel. Guaranteed you can.
Uh-huh.
Hottest part is getting him to go down the
Hey,
stairs to go and do
lady.
it.
Mommy, why does that snow angel have
Uh-huh.
So the hardest
Uh-huh.
part for him would be getting back up after the fact.
Oh, shit.
No.
You guys,
He's like a turtle. He'll just roll over and freaking
You hear
crawl
that?
out of it.
Listen, Jerry,
you guys are awesome.
You
You
are
are too,
awesome,
Crystal.
Crystal.
you better believe it. She is.
Yeah, I'm gonna like delete those the videos because I don't want to get copyrighted. So.
I'm looking forward to that.
And B Lady, thank you again for doing the stream with me. I always have a blast streaming with
That's all
you.
it'll be.
Yay.
Hello, B lady.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
And apparently a lot of people like us streaming together too.
They're not going to take away your monetization.
Well, it's
You're also
you, you two make a good couple. You make a good crew,
guess how many
Because
subscribers?
she's like Lone Star. She'll give me back the shit as much as I give
Well,
it to
yeah,
her.
yeah. And she don't shut up like him either. So,
97,
Oh, wow.
97 subscribers.
Ow.
Rock on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I'm really happy.
Right.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Ooh.
B lady, did you get that dude's channel that I sent you? He had like a ton of followers and he's a big Bills fan too.
It's a good show. You two put on a good show.
Oh
We
yeah,
work well together.
for sure.
And B lady likes to shout me out because she knows I won't do it myself.
No, Nightbot is all right. It's all fixed now, B lady.
All right. Here we go.
And
Oh my God,
and
she
that-
was
and
having
that-
a fit.
B lady, that last guy that came back and he's like, Nightbot timed me out for saying something. It wasn't Nightbot, it was me. And I timed him out because he was being a little cunt.
I sent you his page in Facebook, B lady, his YouTube channel. It's like Bill's Nation or something like that, or Bill's Fanatics. And Jenna went in and fixed the Nightbot because she's one of my managers because she knows how to work them.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
as
yeah.
soon as she came in the stream and we told her, she was like, "Oh, let me go," and she went and
Yeah. It looked like Nora was doing some work over there too.
yeah, Nora and Jenna are my two
Yeah.
managers.
I'm like, you come and get me.
They're the
I-
ones that put in like the automatic PayPal and that other thing that says hi to all the beautiful people. And Jenna made a command so that people can share their channel out.
Oh, nice.
And the command is exclamation Patriots rock. Because she's like, throw out a command that you wanted to say. And that's what people will type. So yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, you should have that for Patriots game, and you need another one for wrestling.
Well, and that's what I was telling Nora that I might
Same thing. Same
Yeah.
structure, just another thing for wrestling.
True.
Yeah.
Another command for wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Commands.
Commands.
Oh yeah,
But-
B-Lady. The best thing about that is the guy stuck around. He took his 5-minute punishment and then hung around for the rest of the goddamn stream.
And I'm pretty sure he's one of the ones that threw me some money.
Oh shit. That's cool.
Oh,
I made
Rosie
I made-
Ren.
Rosie.
Rosie, awesome.
Yeah, there was a good amount of contributors in that raid, which was awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's always good.
And I think it was partly because B Lady was doing the whole guilt trip. She's been diagnosed with breast cancer and she's up here fighting the battle to entertain you.
She played it off.
I was like,
She hammed
oh
it out.
God.
She
And
hammed it out.
she'd say to me, Doris, you don't mind, right? You've already told people, so you don't mind, right? I'm like, have at it, B Lady.
I painted her titty.
I went up over
Oh,
100
what?
subs, B Lady.
Can I see?
I painted titty.
Oh,
So I am at 670.
Uh-huh.
And when I started that stream, I was at 558, I
58.
think.
Yep, 558.
Well, that's
So I
cool.
gained over 100 subs.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully,
like, oh,
hopefully
shit.
most of them stick. Uh-huh.
Well,
Moose
I was at 674 and I lost 4 every time. Every
Well, yeah.
time fucking YouTube does it to me.
Gal, baby.
When I
that's-
have a bunch of people
but
sub to
that's
me
what
like
happens. That's what happens. They all sub up.
Hey.
because the
They-
troll
they
accounts.
just- no, they do it just to get you to smile. They do it for the smile. You know, and you know, some stick, some don't. You know,
Mr. J Moose Cow.
and yeah, some of it would be out multiple accounts on the same. You know,
The lady said, Jimmy, see, I didn't lie. I told the truth. Doris is shouting out at everyone but herself.
this is true. It's true.
Thank you.
I
B-Lady.
almost started crying when you started talking about the cookies.
Mhm.
But I do
fact,
have a
you
lot
need-
of fun.
You need to make another run at them. At them
I know I
brownies.
still need to make the coconut cookies. I want to do that probably before Wednesday, just
Well, you-
because I don't know how Wednesdays.
We'll pick one of these freezing days, like tomorrow.
I might do
I
it
mean-
tomorrow because I have everything I need to do them. So
Yeah, without a doubt, because the oven should be on. You might as well be freaking cooking.
and I gotta make more brownies. I think we're starting to run out of brownies. I want to try the peanut butter cheesecake swirl thing again.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how you can make that so it doesn't separate like it did. You know what I'm saying?
Right, B lady, and I know a lot of the like. I think Gary got a good amount of them. Joseph went to, so they were getting subs too. I mean, of course, the Tom guy, he probably won't notice that.
1.5 watch time. What? Well, Sinead, you probably haven't made a real video in what, 2 years?
Well, that's what she said. It's been so long.
It's probably been close to 2 years.
Speaking of Bashful, how are your videos going?
They're going good. I need to do some more, but
Yes, people, Bashful is doing content on her channel.
yeah, I got a couple of videos up now.
I've seen
Yep.
them, and
I just need the weather to clear up so I can actually get out and do some videos.
I know. I want to do like a hiking video, like, because there's an
Yeah.
abandoned town by us, and I so want to go there because there's rumors that it's haunted because it was abandoned back in the colony days.
Oh wow!
And I so want to go there, but it's been so cold and icy, like it's all trails.
Doris, that's,
Yeah.
that's a Dudley town in Connecticut. It's an abandoned colonial town.
Right. Like this one is called Monsoon, Monsoon, and it's literally like a town away from us.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's really close.
They named it after a storm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
So my brother has an orb in his house that keeps triggering his security cameras.
Oh,
And he keeps
shit.
picking it up on the camera, but he hasn't. Well, he just now paid for the. So with the system he's got, like it will record it, but it won't like save it. So he can watch it, but it don't like save it. So
Weird.
in order to get it to save, you have to pay for the subscription. So that he just did that the other day. But yeah, there's an orb in his house that he's triggering his
Interesting.
security system. I never really felt anything in that house when I stayed up there, except for in the laundry room. Like in the summertime, sometimes that room would be like icy cold for no reason. Because I would shut the door so the air conditioner wouldn't blow in there because I wasn't usually in that area. But for some reason, walking in that area would be like icy cold. Not all the time, just sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But that's the only thing I've ever felt in there. And the house across the street, though, I swear to God, the house across the street watched me. Like, freaked me out all the time.
Yeah, B lady. And I only found out about it because I was watching a bunch of paranormal videos and I'm like, I know there's some old like haunted places in New Hampshire. It would be cool if there was somewhere near us. So I looked up haunted towns in New England, in New Hampshire, and this place popped up.
And
And
where do you see freaking that it's a ghost town, that it's haunted?
if you look
It's-
up,
'Cause
if
it's a pot of freaking 4 different towns.
right. And there's some that say some of the houses there, because they still have the buildings up, they said, some of the buildings. And
So you
some of
can-
the houses are haunted. Because they said the townspeople abandoned it, but the spirits didn't on the article I saw, where it was all about the haunting. But apparently, like the state runs it now. It's like they turned it into like not like a state park because all the buildings are still there and they take care of the trails.
You
Ride a
talking?
horse.
You talking the Munson Center?
Yeah, that's where you go to start the tour. If you look up town of Munson, they
Yeah.
go into the history of it.
There's a Munson in Massachusetts.
Nice. But yeah, it's right on the other side of Wilton.
I know where it is. I'm looking right at it right now.
And there's a town, it's often confused with Palmer.
Palmer. Yeah. Huh. That's the fucking middle of nowhere,
In
Massachusetts.
Palmer, Mass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Munson's right next to it.
Hi, the horse. Your body's a rock.
As soon as it warms up, I'm gonna start doing a lot of road trips. 'Cause I'm tired of sitting in this house all the damn
Yeah,
time.
baby. This ain't no ghost town.
Well, the article I looked up said that there were stories,
Yeah, I
Of
know.
it
But I'm
being
just saying,
haunted.
this ain't no ghost town.
but I think
We
it would
can-
still be
we can
cool
go
to go
over there.
there.
We can go over and look at it, but this is all still
Because if some of the
cultivated
buildings
farmland.
are actually still standing from back in the day.
Oh yeah, the houses are probably all still there. Yes, but I'm not thinking we can run through any of them because,
Jimmy, are you and Doris gonna do some Scooby-Doo shit?
well, that's.
I
kinda
want
what it
to.
sounds like.
Like we
Yeah.
have this one abandoned
Yeah.
place in town, Captain, where the roof is caved in, the garage is caved in, and I bug him all
Oh,
the time to
you
do
know
a
the worst
video
thing-
over there.
the worst
He's
thing
like,
is-
no.
The worst thing is, Cap, I'd love to go in it. I'd love to go check this house out. But if you go inside, you're gonna die. It's simple as that. It's one of those things you're gonna die.
And then we
And-
have a road that I found out from his buddy that it's like 5 different houses, like nice houses that are all abandoned.
Yeah. And never mind. I forgot where I was going. Freaking.
I'm sorry.
There's a ton of
My
them.
mom had a horse ghost.
uh,
Her horse died. She used to see it out in the field all the time as a ghost.
Oh,
After
there's
it
the other
died.
house. The other abandoned house in town that we get to drive by all the time is actually going up for auction in 6 days.
Why?
Yeah, it's like, "Ugh, why? Why would Jimmy C has no chance of getting it? It's going up and it's being auctioned for taxes. Come on, you know how cheap that
Oh.
property's going to be?
I say we hit up one of our uncles.
I bet. Oh man, that
Yeah.
what uncle? I ain't got no uncle with
When
money.
you go into one of those haunted houses or one of those abandoned places, you might need a nifty talisman to bring with you.
Yeah, B lady, the one I was talking about, more than likely, because the roof is caved in. Like
Yeah.
this house has been abandoned
Yeah, the one that she wants to go
for
in.
like
The
20
roof
years.
is caved in. The floors. You go in there. The floors are just going to open up and consume.
And
you.
that's why he
know?
doesn't want me to go in there.
I mean, as much as I want to go through it and collect all the hardware off the doors and stuff because I love that old shit. You know what I mean?
Like literally,
Yeah.
people in town say that there was one old dude that lived there. They were like, and the only reason anyone knew he was gone was because he wasn't sitting on the road.
Mhm.
They were like, he used to put a chair at the side of the road every afternoon and watch everybody because he's right on the town line.
Mhm.
He would watch everybody that was coming into town. They were like, the only reason anybody knew that he wasn't there anymore was because he wasn't sitting at the side of the road. Apparently, he got put in an old folks home.
Mhm.
They said like 10, 15 years ago or something like that.
Yeah. Well,
So
he
nobody
finally
even knows
died.
if he's alive or not.
Well, he finally died. If it's going up for taxes now, fuck. If it's going up now, his estate's been settled now.
Right.
You know, finally.
Well, not
Right,
necessarily.
lady?
Sometimes the IRS just gets tired of you and says, just smashes you.
Yeah, you don't have to have your estate settled for them to auction off the property for taxes. But normally what happens is you'll get a company to come in there and they'll buy the taxes.
Yeah,
And
but
then
it gets
they'll-
caught up. They get caught up in escrow and this, that, and the other thing,
Yeah.
and they just let him ride until the town's sick of looking at it. You know what I mean?
Me too, Glitter Princess. I would love to go to a haunted place.
Well, what happened with my grandmother's property was that a company came in and bought the taxes,
Mhm.
and then they doubled what was actually owed on the taxes. So I ended up having to pay the taxes plus their fee in order to get the title back on the property. But
Mhm.
it's never actually been settled because we can't get the heirs to agree on what we're going to do with the property.
Oh,
JCT, how you doing?
Jason T.
Because they drive my mom crazy about it. She refuses to do anything. So she says, if you want the property, then I'm just going to give it to you and you can just handle those two. And so, and I'm not a pushover. Like, I'm not going to just let my aunts walk over top of me. So,
And B lady, the other house, the one I was talking about, the one that's going up for auction, it's actually still standing. It's in good shape. It needs loving and whatnot, but it's in the historical part of this town. It's got a garden and a whole kinds of beautiful acres to go with it. They're like, oh my God. So if you want an investment property in New England, woohoo,
Pardon?
I'll be a groundskeeper for you and your property manager.
Can we call you Willie?
She can call me whatever the hell she wants.
B
If I got to
lady,
take
I
care of a
think
piece of property like that, or even just being involved in rehabbing a piece of property like that would be cool.
she wants to know how high the taxes are in the
Here,
town.
New Hampshire, I don't know what the rate is, but we're not horrible for New Hampshire. We're not bad.
I didn't think there was any in New Hampshire.
There's
We have
there's
tax.
property taxes, no sales tax.
Right. And that's what it is. That's the thing here, Belay. That's the only tax. That's really the only taxes we pay here, property tax. I mean, we got sin taxes on beer and cigarettes, but there's no sales tax on anything. There's no income tax.
If you want the road out in front of your freaking house fixed, if there's a pothole, you got to petition the town and pay for it yourself.
No, you just
On-
better make sure you pay your
On
taxes.
some roads, yeah.
Oh yeah, the dirt roads. That's a different story.
And like our property taxes aren't as much as some other cities because we don't have trash pickup.
Not with those pages. Come on, Belay, call it New Hampshire, whatever. New York, New Hampshire. Come on. And then you'll be all set, lady. You'll be all set. You can have three. You can get through. You drive through Vermont. To actually be.
You'll
nice.
have some place to go for foliage.
Yeah.
Well, she's upstate anyway, so she's got plenty.
Right. Right, but you can come over here. And hang out with us. Over in the Belay, we live in the Monadnock Mountain region. If you want to.
Monadnock's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I've been up there.
We get to watch. We can see Monadnock from the. On a good day, I can see it from the toilet.
I was saying that on somebody's. I think it was Blitz, Mr. Foreskin.
Yeah, B lady, you love living here. The state highway, the state roads are pristine.
Yeah.
Pristine.
Like we have a running joke that you can always tell around us when you go into Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, you know where the borderline is, just by the potholes.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
And that's just proof that some states just waste a bunch of fucking money on the roads, because if you all could have the kind of weather that you have up there and have good roads, then a little
we put money into it.
That's what we always say, Bashful. Because like with Massachusetts, when I worked in Mass, I used to have to pay taxes on their roads.
Yeah,
And their philosophy was I use their roads to go to work every day.
Right.
Yeah, we pay taxes out of the gas pump for the road.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit, Doris.
So
Right. That's what
every
I
time
used
you
to
go
say,
pump gas,
CJ.
you pay for the tax
Mhm.
for the damn roads. But our roads are they'll be fine, and then we'll get a teeny little bit of ice and snow, and then you got potholes for days. It's
Yeah.
because they're using crappy ass material to fix it.
Right, Belay? Yeah, so this is just another mountain village for you.
Another mountain village.
You know, Troy, Albany,
probably
Schenectady.
nicer
Hell
though.
yeah. Very, very similar.
You are driving on all walls, so you gotta pay us. Fuck off.
But really, the best part about over here is we're close to everything. You know, a little over an hour to the ocean. You know, a couple hours, little over an hour to Boston. You know, can run up to the mountains, run up to Vermont, even hit Connecticut. I mean, we keep.
There's corruption in all states.
We don't go to New York much, but
Really,
you know,
you said maybe hit Connecticut is because you actually know somebody there. Otherwise, no.
I did go there once for pizza.
Otherwise, Connecticut is a big no. That's it.
All right, yeah, I'm cold as fuck up there. Yeah, B Lady. I mean, JCT. B Lady lives in a colder area than I do.
Yeah, everybody loves corruption when it works in their favor.
You can't love corruption. Come on.
Well, everybody loves corruption if it works for them. If it works for their enemies, then no, it's no good.
Hey, B Lady, I bet if you check the real estate, I bet you do pretty good for your money selling off your land there and coming here.
Speaking of B Lady, I was
yeah,
serious
definitely.
earlier when I said I was thinking about you and your thermal socks last night. Literally, my feet were ice bricks, and all I kept thinking was, "Oh my God, B Lady has heated socks right now." Bashful, you have them too, don't you?
Yeah, battery operated ones. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Mine aren't
I thought if only I could get them on Amazon and have them delivered like right now, I would be on there
Why
buying them.
haven't you?
I'm going to.
I ordered mine from like
I mean, just
Bass
hit
Pro
the
Shop or
button.
something like that. If you
You
can't
know?
find them on Amazon. But
You know, all right.
Hey,
Get on eBay too.
Vanessa.
Yeah, I wouldn't miss the snow either, JCT. If I lived down in Georgia, I would be fine with that.
I'd be good with it. Although it would feel weird on Christmas not having.
Yeah. You know, with me, it's I just need a warmer house. Okay, if this place wasn't such a freaking icebox, I'd be all right with winter. You know, if I had a fucking
hate
fireplace or a wood stove that I could stuff full with a fire, you know what I mean? And that's a winter sport to me.
It's
And not
40
having it
degrees.
sucks. You know,
That sounds like a plan. Jenna said, "Meet in the middle. Come here. It's 44 degrees." I just now closed the catio.
That's
yeah, Gemma, like Generella, we can't go west. The west is just too fucking whacked out for us.
But she doesn't live as far west as you can get.
Yeah, she does.
She's in Oregon.
Yeah,
That's
she's
on the
on the
coast.
ocean.
yeah, she's on the ocean.
Oh, I thought California was between her and.
No, Oregon's at the top.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, it goes. There's
yeah.
only 3 states on the
Little
front
public schools.
coast: Washington,
Shut up, Jimmy.
Oregon, and California. That's
Right.
it.
In
Yeah,
that
there's
order.
3 states over there. Okay,
Yeah.
on the coast.
We got
It's
like
not just California.
and Jimmy, B Lady just brought up a good point.
What?
If I get the heated socks, which I plan on with the money I got tonight, I
Uh-huh.
won't have to put my cold feet against you at night when I get in bed.
It's all right.
They'll be
Thank
warm
you.
once you put them against you.
They'll be
Yeah,
warm.
well, you know, we've already solved that problem
You still do,
you know,
Doris.
long ago.
Come on now.
Occasionally, she freaks me out by slipping through the sheets, but you know,
13. I was one off. There's 13 states on the freaking East Coast and 3 on the West Coast.
right.
Well, whatever.
It's beautiful where Jenna lives. Her pictures are gorgeous.
Well, yeah.
And
Diet Cola,
right, I love the ocean pictures
baby.
she
Diet
does.
Cola,
Yeah.
Diet Cola is in Eden, Ellensburg, Washington. He's got 5 feet of snow right now.
Well, and that's
And that's Washington State. It's on the other
Right.
side of the country.
So Nora, whenever Nora talks about a storm, by like a day or two, we end up getting it.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah.
And he was just talking about a huge storm. As a matter of fact, on your Thursday stream, he was like, Doris, just so you know, you should have, I'm sending you a package. You should have it by the end of the weekend. And I knew what he was talking about because he had just been complaining about it snowing.
Mhm. Yeah, $25 for heated socks. B lady, I used to have heated socks that, you remember those big 6-volt batteries? The freaking, they're like a 4x4.
Yeah.
I had heated socks that ran on a pack of 2 of those.
You know what's inside one of those freaking 6-volt batteries when you cut it open?
A bunch of D batteries.
Yeah, but they're long. They're long batteries.
No, B lady, I believe it's only
It's just
certain
4 more
parts.
batteries.
Yeah.
I know.
I think mine
It's
takes
just
C's
batteries
is
in
what mine
uh,
takes.
Yours
What do
takes
they do?
D's.
Yeah, I think they're C's is what they are. Or that no,
Oh,
actually it might
Wilma,
be the
I'm
square
officially out of bottled water.
Okay, I was gonna try and go shopping tomorrow anyway.
Oh, JCT, we're glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you very much.
Right.
Hey, when you're out and about, can you get some green bags too? Town bags? Really need a freaking.
Yeah, I can see. It's still early in the month, so if worse comes to worse, I can go to town hall on Monday.
You know, they freaking stuff
Tuesday.
bags in the freaking those flimsy freaking bags in the stores. You can still buy them on eBay.
Oh my God, Cola.
Well, ours is town bags.
Yeah, they have to have the town name on them.
Oh no!
For the
I'm
trash.
talking
So like,
about
yeah.
the bags you get in a grocery store or something like that.
Yeah, no.
Regular grocery bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, some stores like won't give them out. Like the flimsy ones, they don't give them out at all in Connecticut anymore. But you can still buy them on eBay.
Doris came home the other day with some, I don't know if she had to pay for them or not, but oh my God, they were like the flimsy t-shirt bags.
Yeah.
But they're like triple thick.
I didn't
like-
have to pay
oh,
for
wow.
them.
They're like 8 mil fucking, 10 mil fucking.
Apparently, my local Dollar General ordered stronger bags for the Christmas season, but they
Yeah.
didn't get them till after Christmas.
Oh no.
So they're using them now to the point where the ones I got, I actually saved my reusable shopping bags because they're
Yeah.
thick as fuck and they say reusable bag right on them.
Right. And yeah.
Walmart started giving those out too. They're gray.
Yeah, these ones are white.
Yeah, but either way, as soon as she's like, "Can you want to use these?" And I looked at it, I was like, "This would work for because I use 2 of those plastic trash bags right here, the flimsy ones. I
Right.
use 2 of them for a trash bag here, and then it would work great here." But I'd be like, "That's a fucking waste of that thing. Just put it in with the shopping bags."
So that's what Jenna's seeing.
What the hell, budget? Come on.
What?
Right there. That's
Oh.
out Jenna's window.
Yeah, that's a
Like she's
like a bay.
literally like right
yeah,
on the
that's like
bay.
a harbor or
That would be terrifying to see a storm rolling
cove.
in. That.
Right?
Wow.
There was one day I
Oh.
was giving Kathy Bates a hard time and it was really foggy here. So I sent her a picture and was like, Kathy, you didn't tell me you were coming to visit. I would have baked a cake or something. And then Jenna sends me a picture of her window. I said, oh, fuck, she's more pissed at you than she is at me. Because it was like literally, you couldn't see past Jenna's window. It was all like a
Yeah.
wall of thick ass fucking fog.
That happens. We
And-
get a lot of thick ass fog here too.
right?
Yeah.
And the bee lady,
Too.
the bags we're talking about is our trash. We truck our own trash to the town dump, and you pay, I think it's $20, $25 for 2 years. access, and they charge you by the trash bag
Yeah.
for what you put in the dumpster. And and all recycling's free, of course, but so you
Well,
sort
so-
everything, and then the green town bag, they don't even ask you what's in it, and you freaking throw it in the dumpster.
If you
What I
use a
do-
regular trash bag, you have to pay separately.
Yeah,
Well, so paranormal, what's up?
yeah, and that gets annoying. So, but I could fit 3 regular kitchen trash bags
BRB.
in a town bag. And I just fucking condense the fuck out of it and make it work.
Everyone is doing well.
What's
Lost
up, Blue?
souls.
Lost Souls? Welcome to the show.
Uh-huh. Hey, Vinny. So I'm assuming Vinny is Lost Souls Paranormal.
I would guess.
Mr. J, thank you for sharing us out if you shared us out. Ah, damn, Jenna said we're still getting the effects of a tsunami.
Oh wow.
See, that's why I never wanted to live like right on the ocean. Like we
Yeah.
live close to the ocean, but we're
Yeah.
inland.
Yeah.
We got a whole state between us
We-
and the ocean.
Well, not really, but we could
Right.
pretty much, yeah. We can't smell the salt. We got to drive an hour before you even think about start smelling the salt,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in like Florida. Like I don't.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like down out, really out west, or really down south, like Florida, or Louisiana.
Why? I mean, you ain't even
I
been
don't want
down
to fight
there. Though.
hurricanes.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Right.
Yeah.
They have
mean,
hurricanes. They have
Tornadoes are bad
tsunamis.
enough. I don't want to fight hurricanes.
Like the fucking video that I sent out on the round table the other day with the lady fucking scraping 4 feet off her car going, but we don't get hurricanes, but we don't get hurricanes.
Right.
Thank you, Muscles.
I can deal with Tennessee weather. This right here is very rare that we ever get this much snow. Usually we get 1 freaking snow a year and that's it. And it usually lasts like 3 days and then it starts warming up again. But we do get a lot of rain and we get a lot of tornadoes.
Yeah. We once in a while, like every few years, we'll get a small hurricane. But
Yeah.
usually by the time it gets to us, it loses a lot of its power. So it's basically like a tropical storm by the time it hits us.
Right.
Like I think twice in my life, we've actually gotten a real hurricane that was still a hurricane when it got to us. But it still like had no power compared to like other places.
Yeah. We usually get somewhere in Tennessee, we get at least 1 really devastating flood. Lately, it's been right around here in the middle Tennessee area, but there's usually always 1 real devastating flood. And then we'll get at least 5 really bad tornadoes. So we'll just tear up complete towns. But that happens usually every year.
Yep. Yeah, I think we've gotten some flooding, but it's like we could still drive. I mean, they
Yeah, I know.
they closed some roads because of it, but not many.
Yeah.
Los Angeles is in Florida. I was looking to see if they would have a warning or anything before I went to bed, and nothing. Then I woke up, the advisory and the waves already hit. Thankfully, they were little waves. Well, that's good, Jenna.
Yeah.
Oh shit, B lady said, Bashful, I read that Memphis now has the highest rate of crime and shootings in the US, took over Chicago's top spot.
Memphis is bad. Memphis is not a town that I like. We go to Tunica, Mississippi a lot to go gambling, and when we do, like, I hate going with my brother because he goes through Memphis. And even though we're on the interstate, it still just doesn't feel safe down there. I like to go around it. I'll take the long way around, go back roads to go away from Memphis if I drive myself. Memphis is scary. And Memphis has a beautiful zoo, but literally you drive down the road and you have like gangs just hanging out all over the sidewalk. And then you make a left turn and they're multi-million-dollar homes on the next block. And then the zoo's right there. It's like,
yeah, that's how, like, when we lived in Nashville, that's how Nashville was. You would go from the really quiet, nice part of the city and you cross one light and all of a sudden you're like in the ghetto.
yeah.
And the bad part of the area where all the crime and gangs and shit happen.
So Nashville, it's like one side of the interstate versus the other side of the interstate. So like you get off, depending on which direction you're coming in, like one side of it's a rough area and then the other side is like nice $1 million condos and shit like that. And then, yeah.
And Jenna said, did Memphis go nuts after that bomber?
Memphis has went nuts. It's just, I don't really know why Memphis is such a, like, because
sometimes I think it's when they're a high tourist attraction, because then you always get those people that go there and never leave.
well, it's not like Memphis doesn't have like a lot of opportunities and stuff though. It's got like, there's jobs in Memphis. There's the housing situation really hasn't like been devastating in Memphis like it has been in Nashville. Like most of their shit's all run down. Like it's their government really. They just got a government that's not taking care of that city.
Yeah, B-Lady, I think it's like that in a lot of areas, like a lot of different places, because they don't want to like single out their poor sections. And she said, Jimmy, I don't think the states in the South have zoning areas. I
What?
don't know, B-Lady.
What do you mean zoning areas?
Jimmy, I don't think states in the South have zoning areas. B-Lady, there are areas up here that don't have zoning. And yeah, there are areas, it depends on, unsettled areas or lightly settled areas.
We mean zoning areas, like where you could build
where
commercial.
you can go and do
versus-
whatever the fuck you want with the land that you just bought.
Oh yeah, well you can't do that in my area. Like, you got to have a permit for every single thing you do in my area.
Oh yeah, they might give you a permit, but you can, let's just say, like
No,
some
they're having
neighborhoods.
like you can't go build a residential property and a commercial property or
Right,
vice versa.
that's
You
what
can't do that.
that's what zoning laws of.
You can't
That's
do
what
that.
she's talking about. Yeah. So
I'm sure there are places in Tennessee, like you said, that are so remote and that they don't really have.
that it doesn't fucking matter,
Right.
Our state is heavy on zoning. Yeah.
So is
Yeah.
Florida.
Well, Vermont ain't. New Hampshire. New Hampshire's pretty lenient on a lot of things, because remember, we're the live free or die. You can run a lot of small businesses out of your house in New Hampshire. You can. One thing they strive on here is the country kitchens. You can do all the baked goods, pastries and cakes and cookies you want out of your house without freaking any rules or regulations. Well, sorry, you do have to package it and put a batch number on it or something, but it's not, you don't need no licensing or permits.
And the messed up part is, to make somebody chicken and rice, you have to have a state license.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, well,
Yep.
because it's chicken, and it's easier
Like
to
to make an actual.
It's easier to transport
meal.
disease and something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you need.
to make an actual meal.
Yeah.
You need a license,
Tell
but
you
you
what.
can do all the baked goods you want without any type of licensing.
In the state of Connecticut, a pickle is not a pickle unless it can bounce at least 6 inches.
Mhm.
I'm not kidding. So the jars here, a lot of the pickle
Good
jars
night,
here,
Lost
say
Souls.
pickles, they say cucumbers.
Fuck, I love.
Are you saying good night too?
Dude.
Lost Souls Paranormal.
Oh, okay. I have to go. Good night, all. Good night, Lost Souls. Thanks for coming by, and I hope you actually heard that.
Yeah, B lady. It's like that in
The
some
weather divide. Mhm.
parts.
Yeah, over here, Bush budget, we use the mountains and the highways without a doubt. Like 495 is a very common weather barrier.
Like they say, west or south of
495,
495.
yeah. And then
North or
north of Route
east.
3, north of Route 2.
So, and Bashful B lady said, for instance, you need 5 acres to have a horse, maybe 2 acres for chickens, but it's had more for the rooster. We have enough land to do whatever we want, and I had a license to run my craft store from an outbuilder. Nice. Yeah, some areas here are like that, B lady, but it depends on the population, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and like where we're
Yeah,
at.
there's some areas you can't own farm animals.
Right.
animals
Like
Yeah.
that's
that
like in
the city.
Nashua, the city we lived in before here.
You could have
need
5
so much
animals, but you had to
footage.
be in the certain parts of the town that were regulated for that.
Right. And you had to, like, if you were in the city, you had to own a certain size patch of land to even have 1 chicken.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't qualify.
Up
No.
in, up in
We
Mass-
didn't have the space to have the chimney or fire thing out there either, but we used that
Yeah.
one.
Jimmy, up in
What?
Massachusetts, I was telling you about my friend that raised rabbits.
Yeah.
He was raising pet rabbits, but then he started raising food rabbits and somebody
Yeah.
ratted him out. So when they came, like I said, they told him, okay, get rid of what you have. We're not gonna freaking cite you or anything like that. But you have to stop. Because the food rabbits are livestock.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have to stop selling those. He's
Yeah.
like- and they told him, don't sell them, just eat them. Do you eat
Yeah.
the rabbits? He's like, yeah. They're like, eat them. Don't sell anymore, just eat them, and we won't give you a ticket. We won't give you a fine.
Right.
So we did.
That's like we have a friend who technically in his town, any fire he has outside has to be a food cooking fire.
Oh,
So what he does to get around that is he'll always put a hot dog on one of the rocks on the rim of the fireplace and say that he's cooking a hot dog.
Yeah. There's always a pack of hot dogs ready to be thrown on the fire when the fire truck shows up. The good thing is though, we can see the fire department from his backyard. So
wow.
Yeah, B
Yeah.
lady. It depends on where you are though. If you're in a
Captain.
town versus a city.
Captain, he's literally, his house is literally on the parking lot that is next to the big ball field for the fucking high school, right? And the fire department is literally on the other side of the parking lot.
Yeah, I hear that's kind of like
Like-
a county thing. Like certain counties will let you do certain things,
Well,
and then
yeah,
other counties won't.
yeah.
Like
There's
in
no
the county where
fires
my
are
mom-
allowed, but as long as you're cooking and no one bitches, they're not going to come by. You know.
Well, like where my mom lives, you can set up like a barbecue grill and a tent and stuff like that,
Yeah.
sell it roadside, but you can't have a food truck in that county.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You can set up and sell your honey and stuff like that, but you can't have an actual food truck.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like almost like here where you can do
Well,
all
that's
the
taking
baked
care
goods
of
you want.
They were probably trying to take care of locals with a law like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's basically just by county. Certain counties have
Yeah.
different laws. Like there's certain counties in Tennessee, like you can't buy beer you can't buy beer on
Oh
Sundays
yeah,
at all.
there's always dry towns.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
towns like that. I remember New Hampshire was like that at a certain point
Really?
because all of their liquor
On
stores, like all of our liquor stores, are state run.
Yeah.
So they used to be closed on Sundays and holidays.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
No.
Most of ours are still closed on holidays.
Yeah. Because me and your sister went to the one night, went to the
Oh, yeah, the liquor, yeah, the
right.
liquor.
That's what I'm
Sorry.
saying. The
Sorry,
liquor
liquor, yeah.
stores.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the liquor stores and yeah, never mind. Sorry. I was gonna say, we all fucking on Sunday you drank beer. Because you could get beer at the fucking package at the
Right, but
convenience store.
Yeah, we
CJ,
couldn't
like,
sell beer until like 3 o'clock.
I would say eels, but you're definitely one of them. So open your fucking eel.
so yeah, like the difference here is our liquor stores literally just sell liquor, like hard liquor, because of our gas stations sell regular beer and wine.
Okay.
They're not even allowed. Ours isn't even allowed to sell like a wine, like a corkscrew.
Yeah. I mean, like now
Yeah,
it's a
B-Lady,
little
it keeps the price of it down. One thing.
Yeah. And then like whatever the store makes actually goes to the state.
Right. I think Alabama's like that.
Yeah, you don't see too many HOAs around here, B-Lady, unless you're in a trailer park. You know, but that's the only place you're gonna see. You're really gonna see HOAs up here in New Hampshire.
Hey, Stina.
Trailer park and condo communities, of course, but yeah. But they don't go, those big condo communities don't go over too well in the outside of the cities of New Hampshire.
Yeah, budget. That's how it is here on Sundays. I think I think the majority of the liquor stores here now close at 6 on Sundays. I don't know what time they open, but every other night they're open till like 8 or 9.
Hell yeah, Sheena. We appreciate you.
Yeah, what's up, Sheena? Good to see you.
Yeah, be lady.
Oh, dang. I was going to share something with you.
Yeah, B-Lady. That place
Okay.
I was trying to tell you to buy, the only problem you'd have with that is it's in the historical part of town. So you'd probably have to spend a boatload of money when you fix it to keep it looking like it is.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
check this out.
Yeah, that's the problem my brother ran into. He had to have they had to sign off on what color he painted his house, what shape his porch
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
was.
That's like in Nashua, the house we owned, we were like 2 streets away from that because we
We were
lived in the
so
historical
lucky.
part, but our street wasn't considered
we
the
were-
historical part.
We were so lucky. Freaking,
But we had to go
someone
through a
brought that
bunch
up.
of red tape with the city to figure that out before we could do anything to the outside of a house.
Hey, Doris.
Right.
Yeah, come.
This is Google Maps, and this is a fire hose company.
Uh-huh.
There's a truck in there.
Yeah.
Right? So this little mini firehouse is like
Yeah.
right next to a bunch of residential houses.
Okay.
This is a neighborhood. This is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an old fashioned, just regular. That's the police department right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But look at this. There's like houses everywhere around here.
Yeah.
And check this out. This is the kicker. This is the real clinker. You ready? Watch here. This is the Connecticut River right there.
Yeah.
You see it?
okay.
It's like right freaking there, dude. I used to live on this street. It's called South Water Street right here. And the street with that hose, that hose garage right there, that's School Street. But yeah, it's a crazy little neighborhood. It's called Warehouse Point. And there's diaphones on top of the freaking firehouse. Loud.
What?
Loud.
Oh yeah.
Loud.
Yeah, there's a bell that is in Nashua that used to be like a city emergency thing, they still check it every night at 8 p.m.
Baby.
Oh wow.
Apparently, the thing goes off. It's the mill. That's a mill clock. It was signaling for people to go to work.
Ah,
I,
at 5
Yeah.
o'clock every day.
but wasn't it also used as
No,
the
it became known for an 8 o'clock freaking it became the 8 o'clock curfew.
right? Like a
8
lot of
o'clock
the
curfew.
parents in the neighborhood would be like, "It's 8 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?"
Yeah.
Like as like a joke
Because you
because
can hear it
that's
throughout the whole city.
it was almost like when the street lights come on, you better get your ass
Well,
home.
because once upon a time, the street that was used for the curfew. There's 8 o'clock curfew. Kids were supposed to be in the house.
Like I remember one night here, I was at the gas station. I mean, at the laundromat, and there
It's-
was an alarm going
still
off in
rings.
Greenville.
Don't hear.
That bell still rings in Nashville.
Yeah, I know it does.
Doris, is there somebody here?
No,
Not that I see.
I thought I heard that.
No. You heard my phone vibrating.
Maybe.
it might have been Vanessa leaving. Vanessa was up here, but I think she left a little bit ago.
Yeah, she already
Hi
left.
guys, I'm dropping down. It's fucking 3:30, 20 to 4.
All right, CJ,
Later, buddy.
it was good seeing you.
Yeah, thanks for having me up.
You good, man?
Bye.
Get some
Yeah.
rest, man.
I would hate to spend like $300,000 on a house and have an HO.
An HOA, yeah.
Yes,
I
it
can't.
pissed me off,
I can barely take living in an apartment, and I'm the super.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we had a friend. He's dead now, but he owned a house that was in one of those complexes. And literally, he had to get the remodel of his kitchen approved.
Mhm.
And like they were able to tell him he could not have any recreational vehicles in his driveway.
Right.
Oh, Larry,
Yeah.
that place sucked. That was one of those townhouse communities, though.
Oh, I thought that was an actual
That-
house.
No, those are all townhouses. He's back to back to somebody else.
Hey,
And they stack them. There's
So
two.
300 grand for a house and you still have an HOA. Welcome.
Yeah.
to
Oh.
Connecticut.
Well, yeah, but that's what this place was. But it's
Welcome to Connecticut.
it's a condo neighborhood, and they
This is
just
a condo.
stack them,
Really?
stack them.
It's kind of a condo.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. But you know what a townhouse is, Captain?
yes, I'm aware.
Okay. Well, that's what it is. It's a neighborhood, right? Every little you drive through the woods on like an old horse cart, right? And it's a very narrow path you drive through. Of course, it's paved now, but they come in and then you go down this little road and there's there's a house here and a house here, and they all get the same parking lot with the same freaking little carport, and they got common area, and you can't put your barbecue in the common area.
No, but you
That's
can have it
right.
on the patio. If it's
Mhm.
if it's under a certain size.
Yeah. It's so far away. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, be lady in some areas. Yep.
It
And
can't
God forbid.
My friend paid.
entrance or egress. It can't freaking put out so many BTUs. I know.
Yeah, it was like
This
everything
guy
the
was
guy did.
dating- This
You
guy
know?
was dating before I got married. Freaking, he paid $1.5 million for his condo, and the walls were so thin. Like literally, we were laying in
Right.
the bed, and you could
Mhm.
hear the people next door having a conversation, and they weren't talking loud. They were
Mhm.
just talking.
That's
I
one
would-
reason I always say I would never buy a condo or a townhouse
Nope.
because of
And it-
that.
Right, and he paid that much for it simply
Well-
because of the location, because he was right by the lake.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
that's all in the
Are you
builder.
fucking
That's all in the
stupid?
builder. You can make walls quiet.
Yeah, you can.
Like-
Absolutely.
Stuff 'em full-
like
and-
If you
Joseph
spend that
Grohl
much money
says-
on a place, they better be quiet.
Right. Like Joseph Grohl says that his condo, he owns it. And he's like, I've already looked into it. I could sell my condo for over $200,000.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And he probably bought it for dirt, compared to that.
Probably.
I know if I'd have bought the condo that I was living in and was offered to buy for 25,000, the last time it sold when I was keeping track of it, it sold for 2.25. 200,000. I would have made a $200,000 profit if I'd have bought that place when I was fucking 21 living there.
These places right now are going for like 70.
Cat, your place, the place that room you're in right now, that is actually slightly bigger than the apartment that I'm talking about.
I'll be right here. I'll be right back. I gotta
The
pee.
apartment I had was like, it was the bottom floor of a building like that, but I was right next to the laundry room.
Somebody could buy this unit right now.
Oh yeah. But when you walked in, it was very much like a trailer home. You walked in, there was room for a hook, and then there was the bathroom. You took 2 steps, you were in the kitchen. You took another step, you were in the living room, bedroom, and that was it.
Dude,
yeah.
right now, anybody could buy one of these places. They'll sell them to you all day, all night. They're not listed for sale necessarily, but if you freaking come to these guys, if you come to the freaking to the owner of the property, which is my landlord, he owns this whole complex.
Yeah.
He'll tell you straight up. Oh, he'll ask you, which one do you want? They're all occupied, but which one do you want? Are you looking for an income? Because I can keep the tenant in there for you. Or if you want to freaking live in it, I can throw them out.
Right. Actually, he doesn't even have to throw them out. They could,
No, I could throw them out like that, and like the people next door, they're moving out. So they're doing everything they can to give everybody around them the middle finger, including the landlord. So you know what the landlord's doing?
Yeah.
On their way out the door, he's also evicting them.
Right.
Yeah. So whatever. I hope they find a nice place to go, really. Even though I don't freaking like either one of them at all.
Were they the noisy ones?
They're the ones that tried to attack me.
Oh.
Twice.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Why?
75, B lady, 70 to 75. Yeah.
Yeah, B lady. That's why I was trying to say, freaking, that's why you want to go to the auction and buy.
B lady, I have a lease here. Yes, I do. I've been living here for over 7 years now. I've had a lease the whole time. You can buy these. They are condos. But I lease, I rent. So and I don't have the kind of money to buy this place.
Right. But he could.
And if I did, if I had enough money to buy this place, I'd go buy a better place.
Right.
I'm not kidding, man. I'm not freaking kidding. If I had enough money if I had the financing to buy this place, I'd just go somewhere else and buy a better place. That's a fact. I would not buy this place. No way. There's so many places that are way better than this. I'm not saying this is necessarily bad or like not something that somebody else would want, but it's definitely not what this guy wants.
Right. Yeah. Well, you just need to change the scenery, man.
No,
you're ready. You're ready to go no matter what. So
it's not about changing scenery, dude. It's about I have better things to do.
That's what I mean. But that's why you need to change your scenery. You got to get because that place ain't where you need to be.
Anyway.
It's cheaper to live here. Yeah. Huh?
About 5 years ago, it was very reasonable to live in Tennessee. Now we've got so many people move in. It's not reasonable to live here anymore.
Well,
it's ridiculous.
Well, you just got to move. You got to move beyond your little spot, probably. But
wait a minute, what are you talking about?
No, I'll have to move about 80 miles away from Nashville. But if I do that, then the job prospects are horrible.
Well, that's part of the freaking. It's all part of the game. That's all part of the game.
Exactly. But at one point, like it wasn't. it wasn't dirt cheap to live in Nashville, but it wasn't like stupid.
Yeah, but Nashville's one of the most up and coming places around.
Yeah, I know.
Lots of crime.
Well, yeah, but it's
Lots of
still up
crime,
and
but lots
coming.
of jobs,
It's still up and coming, and
Yeah.
crime is just part of the growing pains, man.
I'll tell you what, this place is not even like set up like normal standard condos. This is set up like a honeycomb of apartments. There's no private
Yeah.
entrance. Like I'm telling B lady, there's a common hallway. There's common stairways. There's no patio over here. 550 square feet maximum. I've measured. I know. And not only that, guess what?
What do you got? 6 units per side per floor?
Yeah, there's 12
Yeah.
units on each floor. The first
Yeah.
floor only has a couple of units. There's commercial units there too.
Yeah, and plus the
there's two
utility
apartment
rooms.
on the bottom floor with 2 commercial units right next to those.
Yeah.
Each floor, the second floor and the third floor, both have 12 units apiece.
Mhm.
See,
Big
I
old
can't-
goofy apartment building.
I can't see moving away from the city. That's my problem.
Oh,
I know I could move to Kentucky and it would be a lot cheaper on me. I could find a job there, but the pace of life in that area would be so slow. I think it would drive me insane.
Stay
In
out of
Bashful,
Louisville.
I used to be like that. I used
Stay
to
out of-
say I would never live in a city, but now that I've lived in this town, I
Yeah.
hate going to the city.
Stay
At
out
the
of
end of the
Louisville.
day,
Expensive. Louisville's real expensive, and it's just solid drama from back to back. I promise you. I know a lot of people that live there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Louisville wasn't never my favorite city.
I'm not saying it's a bad place. It's just real.
yeah, I know plenty of people living
You
down there
gotta
that have
really
fun.
want to
man.
live there, and you gotta have money.
yeah, Sheener, it's
Wow.
like that where we live too, because we're like all the towns we've lived in New Hampshire have been right on the border of Mass.
Mhm.
The towns we live in, unfortunately, get bombarded with Mass people
Well.
Mm.
because the taxes, there's like no sales tax here, and
Yeah, all the good stuff.
Three,
But yeah,
3 up and coming places in America right now. The Carolinas, even though they've been up and coming, they're still coming.
Yeah.
Arkansas and Connecticut. Connecticut is an up and coming state as well. And this is why people from New York are moving to Connecticut.
yeah.
People from Connecticut are moving to the Carolinas. And people from Texas are moving to Arkansas.
Because everybody's leaving California and going to Texas.
Yes. that's-
Exactly.
It's a big chain of people just shifting
Mhm.
around.
And then all the weirdos are either going to freaking Oregon or freaking Colorado.
Or Florida.
Well, yeah, a lot of people go to Florida,
Oh shit. Oh my god.
but I got buddies that are planning to go to Texas.
Yes, B lady.
You know, I'm like, good luck. See ya. I'll visit you in a couple years, maybe.
Yeah, anywhere from 65 to 75,000 for these units.
I still wish at the time we went to Texas,
That we
That-
stayed.
I had already started the house fund, because then I would have bought one of those cheap ass houses that
Oh,
were
we coulda-
there,
we
and we could have
scored.
still bought a house here.
We would have scored. Remember that? Remember what one we were looking at? 60
The 30, the 60
$60,000. It was 60. Sorry, yeah, it was $30,000 for 60,000 acres with fucking 2 houses and,
And a
multiple
barn
outbuildings.
like it was already equipped to like house livestock, and
Like, holy shit.
we were like, fuck.
But we were not ready to do for the cowboy
No,
life.
we weren't even engaged. We weren't even engaged yet. That was the
Right.
trip you proposed to me.
Right, exactly. So freaking, but we were looking, and now Cubby's going down there. Like, oh,
Yeah.
what? So another reason we got to get mobile, baby. got to get you all fucking signed off so we can just go mobile.
Let's see. See if there's any of these units for sale lately. Plenty of land for sale, I'll tell you that. Plenty of land. Just not.
Yeah, Sheena. I so wanted at the time. I'm like, man, but we would, like I said, we weren't engaged yet. We were still, no, that was,
This is stupid. This thing
no,
is,
we were living with your father when we took that trip.
this site is such a pile of shit. You guys ever been to Zillow?
Yeah.
What a pile of it's just absolute shit this fucking site is, dude. I try to do anything on here and it just gives me the middle finger.
I love Zillow.
Oh, baby, it looks like
too.
that place is just a walking path. The Munson.
Sometimes
Yeah, I
it
know
works,
it
sometimes
is.
don't.
Yeah.
And the houses are on the paths. Like it's a part of the state trails.
Yeah.
But there's houses and there's a welcome center in that monsoon part, in that monsoon state park.
No one say anything about it. Well,
Here today.
Because they have like specific hours
I asked
that their
for
center is open.
Ellington, Connecticut, and I get Waterloo, Illinois. That's the results.
It just hates you for some reason.
I was gonna say I've never had a problem with Zillow. I
I've
actually
never
like
had a problem
Bashful,
with Zillow.
love Zillow.
Yes, I love Zillow.
Because I think they're the ones that give you the most pictures.
Absolutely.
They always have what the person that currently owns it bought it for.
they're pretty good.
Yeah, my real estate
I
agent
wouldn't think
actually
they're the
hated
best,
me
but
because everything he showed me I had already seen.
Yeah.
Because I was on Zillow constantly. Like,
Yeah, that sounds about right, B lady. Sounds about right. Florida is in high demand right now. That's a hot spot.
oh, basically it's a 1700s village, baby.
Not what I said. Didn't I
Well, I'm just
say
saying,
these
it's-
people
it's a
abandoned it back in the
1700
colony days?
1700s.
Well, that's
I
revolution.
know. And
That's
no one's
that's a little forward from colony days.
Well, yeah, that's
and no one's lived in
revolutionary.
it since they abandoned it.
Pardon. Oh, jeepers.
But I just think it would be cool to go there and just explore it, even if it's not haunted.
I'm, just-
Well, I tell you, if you try to get to Dudleytown, make sure
well,
you
I'm reading it right now. So.
time. Do so during the day and try to make sure it's not in the winter. Just saying.
Well, that's the one reason we haven't gone to this monsoon place yet, is because I found
It's
it.
17,000 acres.
Yeah,
Right,
I
it's
have money for
huge.
no acres.
But there's
Holy
only so
shit.
many. I think they said there's like 6 houses still standing. So I think a
Oh,
lot.
that's how big the colony was. Sorry.
Right.
It was part of Massachusetts when it was first built.
Oh. Yeah, why don't we save the history for when we go there and we
Well, I'm just,
explore? That would be
I'm reading
cool.
it now.
B-Lady, I'll tell you what, people in Connecticut, sellers, property owners in Connecticut, people that just own property with no buildings on it or not like no house on it. Property owners in Connecticut are coming out of the woodwork right now, trying to sell their properties to the people from New York that are coming in. They don't like New York taxes and they don't like New York regulations. There are some towns in Connecticut that have no building codes, none. So there are a lot of people from New York that are coming to Connecticut because they're just like, I'm gonna build me a palace or a tower or something. Damn. And they do. They try.
Darkness, COVID.
No, we're getting a lot of New York people too. And we're getting a lot of New York businesses, California businesses too.
Darkness, what's up, buddy?
I bet Bashful.
Well,
I want to travel.
it's 6 before the hour. What are you doing in bed, bud? Come on. It's 6 till
I
9.
slept all damn afternoon. That's my problem.
I took a little freaking like a little siesta earlier, but nothing too powerful.
I'm really reconsidering my job. I'm too
baby.
old to deal with 4 babies all at once.
That town didn't last more than a year.
I was going to say, I remember the
I mean, more
article
than
I
30
read
years.
said that they abandoned it within like the first 20 years that it was in existence.
All right, here we go. I finally got there.
So Bashful, but so is it just the babies? I mean, it's your new boss too, right? You don't like your
Well,
new boss?
I don't like the company I work for. I like my boss though. They hired us a new director. I really like the director. She's a really hard worker and I like that. But 4 babies at one time is just, that's a lot.
With you
to deal with.
alone, yeah.
Yeah, to do with by yourself. And because I got one that's like 3 months old. My oldest one now is well, he just turned 8 months old. And this little, I just got rid of the kids that walked. And those are really the ones that hurt. When you have a mixed that difference, the ones that are walking are a hassle because you got to keep them away from the little baby.
Yep.
What's up,
So I
partner?
just got rid of all my walkers. And now this little 8-month-old decides he's going to start walking.
You
No
nose
nose
grown.
grown.
I'm not dealing with this.
That's funny.
So, B lady, you wanted to know what the prices were for the units around here. I'm going to show you. These are the recent sales. 57.5 last year. I know that unit.
Uh-huh.
103. That's the highest price I have seen in the entire time I've lived here. I guarantee it.
How many?
75, 71.5, 60,
Yeah.
and 55. Those are average standard prices. Like I said, anywhere from 65 to 75 is the average.
Mhm.
So that's what you get for units around here. You knows, bro.
Yeah, and that 103, that was probably a big unit, right?
No, they're all identically sized.
Really?
All of them.
Wow.
It was probably in good nick.
Yeah, I was going to say that one must have been
Either that
remodeled.
or
Mhm.
like
Look at
Captain
it.
said,
Third
a
floor.
lot of people from New York. So it could be one of those rich people that just buy a place that's close to the city
No,
to work.
I know that unit, and I didn't know she had sold it because I don't leave my apartment very much.
Mhm.
That is the downstairs ground floor apartment. That's number 50. And
Uh-huh.
that's a wheelchair accessible, has a ramp.
Ah,
The guy that lived there,
yeah.
he lived there since the beginning of this building.
Yeah.
Like he was like pretty much one of the first like 3 people that bought a unit in this building back in 1987.
Okay, I'm back, done working for right now.
Hey, Kitty.
Alrighty,
Welcome
kid.
back.
Hey,
But yeah, that unit though, that one's bigger because he paid for more space.
Yep. Well, that's what I figured.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
paid for more space. If you look, I'm not going to show you, but on the outside of the building, there's actually a heater unit. It's a Mitsubishi
Yeah.
heating unit, right? He had that installed for his unit.
Mhm.
Like nobody else on this entire property had that. He did.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that freaking unit is going for a little bit more cheddar
Yeah.
what?
because it's a nice place. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty sweet pad. If you're looking to just freaking rent a condo or
Yeah.
live in a condo, then yeah, that's a sweet pad. And
Some
that
people
place has a private entrance.
love the condo life, but
That is a condo. The rest of these
Yeah.
are apartments. There's
you know what
two
I mean?
on the bottom that are residential that have private entrances.
But some people love that shit,
Those
Yeah.
are condos.
condo, apartment, either way you want to
The
phrase
rest
it.
of these are apartments, dude. It's
Yeah.
freaking ridiculous to call them freaking condos. They're apartments you could buy.
Well, that's what a condo is, you
No,
know.
some condos are standalone homes though. You know,
Right,
that's-
some.
Well,
most of them are like
but you don't
Yeah,
get
they have
the,
different definitions.
you know, you
for
don't
them,
have the
for sure.
exterior maintenance.
But at least a townhouse condo has a private fucking entrance.
Not
Right,
always.
right. But a lot of townhouses,
Always. That's the defining characteristic of a townhouse. It has its own entrance. You don't share it.
yeah, yeah.
No. But if I had a place with a private entrance, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be complaining as loudly.
Yeah.
But
First
I
floor.
still want my own place that has a shop capability.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
I still wouldn't be satisfied because it's not what I want.
Hey, Captain,
So
you know,
I live here until I get what I want.
show you what
It all
show
depends
you what
on
I picked up.
how a person wants to live. Exactly, B lady. Yes, that's what we're saying. And you know, I didn't choose this. I settled for this. You got me?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I settled for this.
I wanted a freaking apartment desperately, and I saw this as an option, and I went for it, and I'm like, I'm such an asshole. Like, I'm such a dumb fuck for renting this place.
Captain, you know what? You
Shit,
recognize what that is?
those are LEDs all day.
Multicolored LEDs.
Damn,
Mhm.
that's a lot.
Uh-huh.
That's a bunch.
Already wired. All these things need is a 12 volt power source.
Arduino.
12 volt power source, man.
Oh shit.
And I got some coming that'll run on AA batteries.
Oh, I know you know what that is, Jim.
Yeah, it's about that time.
No, look at my hand.
What you do? Oh, a little paper cut?
No, that's the winter split.
Same thing
Oh.
happens to me. I get them all over my hands.
Your freaking hand, your skin gets dried out in that one spot and it just goes snap. And you're like, god damn
I
it.
just get paper cuts quicker.
Oh, it's been there.
And in this black spot on my lip, that will crack.
It's been there for like 2 freaking weeks and I can't heal it because I keep
Oh,
ripping shit, you know.
I
It
hate
keeps
that.
cracking and cracking, and I'm like, oh,
Uh-huh.
I need some fucking bag balm or something to fucking heal this up. Fucking just like let my hand fucking like just sit here like this, like with a bandage on my hand, with a bunch of bag balm on it, slap.
Just put coconut oil on your hands and then put back on your
Oil,
hand when you go to
Bashful.
sleep. What?
Right now.
Oh. Oh, B lady,
I do
maybe I
have some
can.
stuff that should heal.
Fire
it.
them
It's
out.
just stubborn. I'm
No.
stubborn. I suffer.
I can't handle being dry. That's one thing I cannot do. Like, that's why I put so much shit in my bathtub.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be as dry if I had a nice tropical fish tank in here. That would be wonderful. That will keep your skin nice and moist. I guarantee it. But it's kind of expensive because it works against your air conditioning. You know?
A hot tub would be better.
Like humid
The hot tub would just dry you out.
air and trying
No, it
to run
won't.
the AC in the summer. It's just like there's-
Yes, hot water does dry your skin out.
No, when you got a hot tub in your house, it will it'll humidify the whole fucking house.
you don't need a hot tub. You can just
Right.
get one of those freaking, you could buy a kit for a freaking little steamer closet right at Home Depot. It's got a seat and everything right in it. Little steamer closet.
Yeah, I like the steam rooms. Those are awesome.
Makeshift steam room. But it's
Oh,
tiny.
trust me.
It's big enough for a sit, you know?
Right?
I've thought about buying the steam closet.
It's so good for your pores and
You can convert an existing closet into a steamer closet, you know, just like a little coat room or something, you know, little coat closet, you know. But
Jimmy,
You
What?
got a steam proof.
You know the old Lowell Sun building
Yeah,
beside Middlesex Community
yeah, the Lowell
College?
Sun, yeah. The one with the
They
tower
turned
and the
that
sign on
into
it.
they turned the upstairs of that into condos.
Yeah,
$649,900.
yeah,
what?
because to live in the only high rise
A
in
fucking
downtown
condo that
Lowell.
used to be a newspaper manufacturer.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a set of those
Basically-
kind of condos over in Enfield, Connecticut. It's called the Bigelow Commons.
Yeah.
It
I
used to be
mean,
a carpet factory, and it was a massive operation.
Yeah,
Had huge.
they like have a
Which
floor plan.
Huh?
They're fucking gorgeous, but
Let me tell you, Doris, this place is so freaking massive. You could get lost in there. I'm not kidding.
oh yeah,
Huge. Anyway, when they opened that place up, the condos that they were selling in there,
B lady.
very pricey for the time period.
That's what that's what these
The
these
red?
well,
The
I
red?
just lit up a red one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they're color coded with the fucking.
Yeah, yeah. The all that I got
Justin. Duh.
I got white, red, green, blue, yellow, and warm white.
Ooh.
Oh,
In other words, yellow,
yeah, yeah.
unglazed light bulb or something.
oh yeah, B lady. It's definitely number one, it's location. Number two, it's brand new condos that they turned an old mill building into a bunch of condos. So it's
Yeah.
all like up to date new shit.
I got too much light
Yeah, it's
going on.
definitely location. That's
Right.
definitely-
And it's in the middle of downtown Lowell. You know what I
Right.
mean? Right by all the colleges and
Yeah, yeah. And Lowell's a big college town. UMass Lowell is huge there. So
There was half a long.
yeah, they turned a sewing factory in Dixie into a
Pardon.
bunch of apartments.
well, and that's what like Lowell is starting to do because they have a lot of old mill buildings back
Yeah.
when they had cotton mills.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. They're turning all those into condos.
Yeah, Jimmy.
well, that's a
I'll be right
red
back.
light in the in one of the pencil head ones.
Oh yeah, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, the camera is doing it no justice, as you could see, but
Yeah, that's fine. But we get the point
Hmm.
though. I just got done hacking.
let me
up
see if I
half
can
of
find
lung.
one
I
that
just
it looks
got
better.
Hacking up half of a lung. I'll hack up the other half later. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I bet this green one will look better. You got to understand. I'm trying to hold this all together while it's held together with battery
No,
clips.
I've done stuff
Yeah.
like that a bunch of times, dude.
And like, how do we not fucking short this out?
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Little sparkage, little fried hair never hurt nothing. Come on now.
Uh-huh.
Singe your fingers.
Oh, look at, oh yeah, it turns it from green to freaking, and just think how that'd probably be even crazier when I use the appropriate color,
Yeah.
like,
If you had a clear one,
yeah,
the clear
or even the green one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a green one.
yeah, those run on a battery, B-Lady.
Yeah, and right now I have a trickle charger plugged into the wall, and I'm just clipping it to the end of the trickle charger.
Okay. Yeah, that's 12 volts is 12 volts. I could I wanted to go get a freaking power inverter,
Yeah.
'cause it's handy to have one of those around, for
Yes,
at least
sir.
at least for testing purposes, But,
Yeah.
they're great for like if you want to run something that runs off of a DC, 12 volt or 24 volt battery system.
Yeah.
It's great to have one of those around so you can invert the power system and be able to freaking run, car accoutrement in your house. if
Yeah.
you like that game,
That's what. Yeah. a good battery charger will do all that for you too.
Possibly. I have neither.
Some of them you can even turn down low, so you're not frying shit.
I had a charger for RC batteries, but it goes in cycles,
Yeah.
It's a cycle
Yep.
charger. It's not a I could put it on trickle, I suppose, but then it would be a constant.
Well, that's what I'm doing, and I thought it would be a pulse, but it's not. It's working.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, this is my first time I ever tried to use it for such a task.
Oh wow, it's Roman.
But the worst thing is having to strip freaking 4 inches off so I can wrap them properly,
Telling you, liquid electrical tape.
Well, yeah, but I'm just using I'm stripping it to wrap it around the this.
Oh, the nubbin. Yeah, the
because it's all this is all temporary, if you can.
Well, I'm gonna say goodnight, you all. I'm gonna pass out.
All right, Bashy.
Good night,
Thanks
Beth.
for
Good night,
hanging.
Bashful. Thank
Night.
you.
It was great to hang out with you again.
Get you
It was good to hang out with you all.
Ooh.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is bright. Hey, look how
Who's
bright
that
that is.
for?
Oh,
Those little lights are good for just about anything, B lady. Anywhere where you need a light.
yeah.
You could. I mean, I want to go get those tea light ones.
I'm gonna go shut off that other light so you guys can see these.
I want to go get a freaking like a nice freaking like a box of those electronic tea lights, like a whole box of them somewhere. Totally. But when I look at them online for sale, they're like anywhere from $5 to $7 for like 2. But whatever. Not complaining because I don't put lights and things yet. Oh, it's 4 in the morning. Yep.
That it is.
I think I'm gonna wait until Jimmy gets back here and then I'm gonna fuck off because
Okay.
it's 4 in the morning.
Yep. It is.
I still gotta get the girl to bed, Oh my goodness gracious.
Good night, be lady. Thank you.
Thank you for having me up tonight.
Thank you
Doris.
for coming.
I've actually had a pretty good time. This is very nice. I felt like crap this entire time, and I skipped out on 2 other streams, earlier that I could have been on, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna like lay back in my chair and fall asleep, and not like I noticed that, oh, the round table just went live. Oh, let me go take a peek in over there and see what's going on. Oh, Doris hijacked it again.
I did.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh. So did you see that glow in the dark skull I made the other day, Doris? The big.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun. I like it. Who you got for us, Jim? There you go. Cool, man. That puts off some nice green too.
It's bright as hell.
Yeah, it's bright enough. Nice.
I
like that.
I really wish you guys could see this, man. This is gonna be cool. Look for you'll be seeing more of that in the future.
Well, cool. I'll tell you what. I got something else I want to work on. Yep, I do. I got something else I want to work on. I don't want to just work on skulls like I keep saying.
Uh-huh.
I guess something else I have in mind that I want to freaking that I want to try.
Yeah. Are you gonna give us a clue, or are you just gonna?
No, I've talked about it before. I'm just gonna freaking save my pennies and work on it in the future. Oh my goodness.
I'm happy with that though. That was way easy.
What are those for, Jimmy?
Huh? The LED lights. They're for making, I'm gonna use them for making. Did you not see the skull getting lit up?
Did.
I'm gonna light up skulls. And other things. These are mostly the lights that I have right now are mostly for the motorcycle. But I might have to figure out how to use them for this because they're bright as hell. And we'll see what the other ones I have coming look like.
Oh my.
Because the other ones are gonna run on are set up for running on a little battery pack, 9-volt battery. Which I found them after I found these. I would have,
Oh,
but these are going to be great on the bike anyway. So,
Ah,
and other types of automotive accessories.
yeah, I gotta get out of here, Jimmy.
All
Doris.
right, well, we're gonna
right.
might as well call it right
I was
then.
gonna say, I was thinking about calling it because Captain's leaving.
thank you for
Lily
having me
said
up,
she's
Doris.
gonna leave. Thanks for coming,
Aw.
Captain.
How
I
you
mean,
doing,
there's
Jimmy?
only
Much
5
love,
people in
everyone.
here right now.
Everybody
So
in the chat.
Peace
Right,
out.
good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Love you all.
Stacy.
Mwah.
Oh, Stacy uses LED lights for his play buttons. Ooh,
Stacy.
thanks for coming by, Stacy. Appreciate you, buddy. You catching